Hey, Ocklawahaboy Rocks, and if you can't tell, it's kind of wet out here in Florida this evening, Thanksgiving evening, when I'm recording this. So today's video is going to be the day following the White First Springs digs there in the Ochocos. I'm going down that mountain, up the road a few miles, and up another mountain to another claim that I had permission to go to, and also maybe check out a couple of other old diggings up there. So let's get back out to Central Oregon and walk around another claim or two. All right, Ocklawahaboy Rocks up in the Ochoco Mountains, about 6,000 feet, which is pretty high up for these mountains. I'm here to check out another claim. So this is the claim. Here's a little piece of an egg. Little baby eggs. Little tiny guys. Little egg. So it is so cold out here today that this is all I'm gonna be doing. Flipping some leftovers. Again, this is a club claim that I was given permission to be on. I initially thought that I had ended up at the wrong location, but I had labeled the one across the street as this, and vice versa. So these little eggs are rarely very interesting, but as you can see there, sometimes they've got the possibility to. So I'm back here and getting back into more of the actual diggings. Okay, so I know at least some that size had some possibility. It looked like some waterline agate exposed there. Okay, here's a small one filled with agate. So the small ones are not completely a waste of time. And there's hundreds of them here. So that one's got agate in it. I'm just gonna pick up half a bag full of these, take them home. That's broken, but that had something in it. It's got some agate. This has got some agate. Okay, so that was quick. I picked up 5-ish pounds of little eggs from the club claim that I had permission to be on. A couple of pieces that are probably just rhyolite from the place across the street. But it is really interesting to see just how many of these egg beds are scattered throughout the Ochoco Mountains, how you can be 100 feet away or even less and have completely different material. It's been a blast. Whew, I'm out of breath. Up here digging, surface collecting. This was probably my last spot for Oregon, and tomorrow I'm heading up into Washington. So I will see you next Thunderegg Thursday. Well, as you saw in that video, I didn't really do much digging. I had left my tools over at the other location and had to run back and get them. But this location had just hundreds and hundreds of these small eggs sitting around. So I did some surface collecting. I'm going to go cut these and we'll see, kind of what you can expect if you're at a location like this and just have to surface collect. Alright, you get the fancy schmancy bin lid presentation here. I'm multitasking all over my work table. So these are the little agate Thundereggs from the club claim that I went to, not the White First Springs, a different one. And start with this one. The other half is evidently lost in the kitty litter. So, by my estimation, some very pretty Thundereggs. That one was one of my favorites. That red color, I just missed a little crystal pocket. That is some really pretty color in that agate. So for eggs this small, have this percentage agate fill, usually this is more what I'm used to for the amount of fill in a little egg. Or something like this. But to cut something this size and have this much agate fill, I think is pretty cool. And got a couple little kind of duddy ones. And then this one has some really neat color. Very cool. And then here comes my favorite. Love the water line in that egg. It's almost like reverse water line. Usually I see clear agate with a few white streaks, and this is mostly white layers with a few clear agate layers. So for surface collecting at a location, I mean, I think that is a darn nice little pile of eggs, and you saw I got a lot more than that. So that is really pretty darn nice for just walking around and surface collecting. So you hear people say fish where the fish are biting, or fish where the fish are. Well, rock hound where the rocks are. That's beautiful little Thundereggs all over the surface. The people who have dug have just tossed them out in favor of the bigger eggs. So, you know, I bonehead move, left my digging tools at the previous location at the white fur jasper bed, so I didn't spin long at this one. I zipped back down the mountain, down the road, back up the other mountain, did find my tools, but I will get back to do some digging and get some bigger eggs, so stay tuned for that on another Thunderegg Thursday. I will see you then.